Yo, what is up, baby? Yo, check him out. He's crazy, right? He's crazy. It is basically Volcanicus, and he's been upgraded using the 5 fossilizers. 5 Dinobots, 5 fossilizers. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Let me give you a quick 360. He's tilting slightly to the spindle side because that arm's a little bit heavier. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. He still looks good from the front. And originally I was going to use 2 Grimlocks for the body, or 2 Paleotrexes for the body, because that's what I'd done before, and I was going to reuse the engineering. But I was like, in the spirit of each limb basically being connected with just one bot, wing over here, rack, MD, and spin and P-Trex, I was just like, all right, let's just use 1 Paleotrex for the body, and this is what we came up with. I would have preferred to use 2 just to make it a little extra beefier, but yeah, that's fine. And yo, check out these heels over here, these crazy heels. And oh, by the way, yeah, so this is a tutorial. All right, 1 second. Sorry about that. Obligatory burp break. This guy, yeah, this is a tutorial, but rather than do the entire tutorial, basically, I think I'm going to break this up into 5 different parts. And so this is going to be the first one, just explaining, the inspiration behind it, and just a little background about the character, and then, and also how the torso is made. And the subsequent ones will go over each of the arms, and we'll go over each of the legs as well. The legs I may do together because they're slightly similar, but at the same time, they're a little bit different. So yeah, we'll see. So in terms of the inspiration and everything, this has been a dream of mine. I've been wanting to upgrade the Volcanicus set because, there's tons of add-on kits out there. Well, maybe not tons, but there's like the TDW or TCW. I always forget their names. There's also the Perfect Effect one. And so it's very obvious that Volcanicus needed a little bit of help. He was very spindly, and like he just had a lot of gaps, and the proportions were very strange on him. And yeah, so hence all those different add-on kits. But I always wanted to tackle this with the fossilizers, and like I said in the other video, or like I did in the other video, I used 2 Grimlock for the body, and that was really cool. But now that we have 5 fossilizers, it just makes perfect sense to pair them up with their appropriate teammate, And so, like I said, we have P-Trex over here, rack, wing. And for what it's worth, considering the Stegosaurus is a guy with like plates and frills to some extent, yeah, you know what? I think Spindle is a spirit fossil, and so that kind of works out. And then MD was the only guy left over, but it kind of works out because MD being a clone of Rack, or slight clone of Rack, if we're going to form these legs, it's kind of cool to have some uniformity. And so it all worked out. It all really worked out. He's wielding like a third-party sword. Let me actually remove that because it might help with the balancing, but he looks tight with that sword, doesn't he? Yeah, he looks tight with that sword. Yeah. It's a Menasor sword. Menasor sword that I bought off of eBay some time ago. But yeah, check it out. He's beautiful. No, seriously, he's beautiful. I love the head crest on him. That's really cool. Really keen. I love like the power rod behind it, What I am not liking is, this is all like, my OCD is killing me. Like it looks like it's hanging to the left, but when I look at him in the front, I can't really tell that much. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever, dude. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. So but yeah, so I was inspired in terms of wanting to upgrade this guy, make Volcanicus look cool, and then pair them with their appropriate fossilizer. And I did this on a Saturday. I'm trying to think how long it took me. Probably a good like 2.5 hours, because I remember whatever I was watching, I finished it. And so, but yeah, well worth it. So 2.5 hours, you can envision each bot being about half an hour. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes good sense. Yeah. So in this video, like I said, I'm going to go over P-Trex, or maybe I should just do a P-Trex video separately, and I can just kind of, preface all the videos just by saying like, hey, I can start the same way. This is the Volcanicus fossilizer combiner part, whatever, using Paleotrex for the torso. Maybe I'll do that. You know what? Then I'm not gonna do the tutorial on this one. Yeah, just again continue to talk about this. I think the easiest guy to figure out was the first one that I did was Rack. Yeah. That one was probably the easiest one to kind of figure out. And then, you know, because of the similarities and the kind of, you know, the kinship over here, I was able to create MD pretty quickly. I will say that all the bots are, all the fossilizers are contained to their respective limb. I was about to say rim, respective rim. There's only one part that that's actually shared on the Ractinite. And can you see it? You can see it from right here. It's a part from Master Dominus. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay. It's this extra little bit right there, that extra appendage. Oh, right there, sorry. You know, Rack doesn't have that. MD has 2. So I was like, you know what? We'll just make it look uniform. And so I shared it. Otherwise, I could have just kept it on the inner the inner large leg, but nah, I think it was cooler like this. And whatever, dude, it's just my toy. No one really cares other than me, and that's all that really matters. So yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. So I started with these 2. And then after that, I worked on wing. Man, it was real difficult. Like, I almost gave up on using all the parts. I was like, all right, wing finger might be the one where I can't use all the parts. But I like how it came out, especially these bits over here. By the wing, I really like that a lot. You know, it gives it like some thematic cohesion. I like that a lot. The one that I like least is Spindle, actually, because that one also, I had to kind of endeavor to use all the parts and get kind of everything in there. And ultimately, I'm okay with it. And actually, I think the way it branches out horizontally kind of fits thematically with Swoop and Wing Finger's wings kind of popping out over there. So all in all, gravy train. The last bot that I worked on was Grimlock, and again, I was originally going to do it with 2 bots, and I may make another version that has the 2 P-Trexes as the torso filler, because I think it looks better. But again, this is a single P-Trex, and still, it does some pretty cool stuff. Like this headdress over here, I like that a lot. It goes over his head. He has this nice little like mohawk. And he almost have these like chieftain feathers going on. I like that heaps. And oh, my computer just turned off. Or went to sleep rather. But yeah. Oh, you know what? There's one bit that's missing, and that's the tail, and that plugs in right over here. You know what? I have it somewhere with me, and in the tutorial I'll show it. But whatever, dude. But yeah, he does use 100% of the parts. So I'm pretty proud of that. Like, geez, what's wrong with me today? But probably just a little over too hyped. And I think y'all know that sometimes I get mad hype for videos and I'm tripping over my words and stuff. This is certainly one of them. Yeah, just very, very happy that I was able to do this. And you know, if you've collected all 5 fossilizers and you have a Volcanicus, the next 5 videos that you're going to see regarding this build are going to be pretty entertaining and pretty satisfying for you. So without further abobo, chicken adobo, yeah, I'm going to conclude this one, and I'll jump back and what is it? And do the tutorial with all the limbots, yeah. But yeah, I think I totally forgot to say hi to y'all at the beginning of the video and everything. And so, like, yeah, thanks for sticking around to the end, yeah. And so I didn't say hi earlier, but I'll say hi now. What's up? Hope y'all are in great spirits, and thank you for continuing to watch and supporting the channel. Yeah, it's a really, really interesting build, isn't it? Yeah, so more to come in the breakdown, and yeah, I'm going to go do that right now. Okay, thanks. Bye.